I'm naked. We'll address that issue later. This has been a very long and stressful week. Now, restaurant week is supposed to be the busiest time of year. We knew Valentine's week there would be like a bit of an upturn, but damn, I really didn't expect to actually be working another 50-hour week. I got 48 damn hours to this week. I had 4 10-hour days. Man. Yeah, just day one, walk in and just fucked from the very beginning and just never really recovered. Oh my god, I went in Tuesday expecting it to be not necessarily a normal day, maybe above average, and it was just hell on earth from start to finish. Go home, straight to bed, wake up the next day to find out I have no electricity. And it's actually weird, I don't even know what was wrong, just I would turn on a light and you would see like the light bulb itself, like the little coil or whatever, turn red. You could tell it was like it was starting to turn on and then just stopped. What's weird is my stove was working, so at least I could eat. But that was it. No, not my stove, my oven. That's the funny part. My oven was working, my stove was not. But still, luckily, my laptop and tablets, they all had enough charges, so I could work on some writing a little bit. I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't really do much other than listen to some of the music and stuff I downloaded. But yeah, so Wednesday was hell, and then I go to work and remember, oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day. Yay. Another day, another 10 straight hours of hell. And then Thursday was basically just normal, average every day. Almost normal, actually. Because, long story short, I skipped like half of the shit I was supposed to do this week. Just to save time. Because, holy fuck. It was a long damn week. And so yeah, Thursday was like one of the few normal days we had. Like I said, 4 days where I had over 10 hours. Yeah, and today definitely bad. I don't know if it's the worst, but it feels worse just because I'm so worn out from the rest of this week. I was actually, one of the few good things that happened today is that, one, I was basically on overtime the moment I clocked in, so, all the work today was one of the easiest days, kinda. I mean, I did slack off a lot more than I should have. So the times when it did get busy were mostly just, if I had actually given 100%. Problem is, I had 30% left in the tank, so I'm trying my best. I'm only giving you 50 here, but that's the most I can give you. I'm operating on fumes. Also, when I was actually walking on the way to work, I ran into this sign. You got this. You are a rock star. I don't know. I was just walking down the street and it was just there on the pavement. It was just in the middle of the road, just waiting for a car to come and run it over. And so I picked it up. It actually had what looked like a giant staple in it, so I think maybe someone put it to a tree or a post or something, and then it just fell off. This was the cause of all my misery. I don't know. I like the idea of just, people randomly leaving inspirational posters in throughout the city for no damn reason. It actually sounds like something I could get into. Maybe I'll put this up somewhere for someone else to see. who knows? I feel like I don't deserve to keep this. The message needs to be passed on. And then I started thinking about the romantic aspects of this. Cause I'm very lonely. And I started thinking, oh, what if a cute girl put this up? And then she walks by tomorrow wondering where it is. And I pull it out and say, oh, it was in the street. Didn't want it to get ran over. And that's the start of our beautiful fairy tale. And that made me sad. Because I know it's not gonna be like that. No matter, whoever wrote this, I'll probably never meet them. No matter who it might be. And I just started thinking, because I've given up on love, at least temporarily. Even if I wanted it, even if I had someone I did like, I've got so much shit going on in my life. I can't deal with another person's happiness. I can't even be responsible for my own right now. So, but I never stopped wanting it. And that's the hard part. I never stop wanting it. And then I think about, well, do I really not believe in love? I mean, the heart says, well, it's what you want, then you have to believe in it. And hope that the brain is wrong, because the brain's always going to tell you the bad things. Because my brain is going by the numbers, and according to the numbers, well, everyone says there's plenty of fish in the sea, but not really. Sure, there's 7 billion people on the planet? Those are old numbers. What's it? It's probably closer to 10 by now, if not more. But then you think about it, half of them are guys, not into that. Bunch of them, many of them are way too young, definitely not planning to date any 12-year-olds. So, we can eliminate a whole bunch right there. We can eliminate, a bunch of the 40, 50-year-olds. Because, even though there's nothing wrong with that, I just don't know if I would actually fall into that. So, we keep making cuts. Cut out all the non-black people who are too racist to date a black guy. Cut out all the black people who are too ignorant to realize how racist they are. Cut out all the lesbians who have no interest in my penis. Cut out people that I'll never meet because they're on another continent and they just don't use the internet. Cut. There might be a small handful of people. We go from billions of people to maybe a few thousand that I would actually be interested in, who would also be interested in me. And then you keep cutting, age range, location, because it's hard to have a good long distance relationship. And then you just keep cutting. There's a very small amount of women that not only could I actually fall in love with them, but they could also fall in love with me. And then on top of that, because the world is such a cruel place, and love just isn't enough sometimes, cut. There might be like 3 humans on this planet that I'm actually capable of having a long-term committed relationship with. So, I actually had a whole thing planned. I wrote a song about how much I hate our next door neighbor's Kimura. It was a good song too. It was that Amore song. We cannot find the things. No. It was when there's food on the floor outside of the cage door, that's Kimura. We can't find anything. They cannot find one thing. Did they take all our things? That's Kimura. I already forgot the words. Do not let them take that. They will not bring it back. Not Kimura. I was also going to talk about, there was a girl. There's a girl at work. She's like married with 3 kids. And there was like, I don't know why I felt the need to mention that, but I just did. But she's hot. And she ate, we had family meals. She took 1 bite and she was like, oh my God, it's so good. And I couldn't bring myself to say this out loud because I don't know her very well. But I felt the need to be like, you really can't say, you just can't do that in public. I don't know if you realize how hot you are. Because like in my head, I'm hearing like, oh my God, yes. Seriously, that's what I heard. I'm not even joking. I didn't imagine that. That's what happened. Hot people, you need to be aware of the power you have. Also, it helps that I'm really horny. It's been a very long time since anyone's seen my penis. Other than me, of course. But yeah, it's so with the passing of Valentine's Day, it should be pretty chill for me for a while, and I shouldn't have any 50-hour work weeks until August. So hopefully I'll be able to get to the grind, get my book done. We'll just well, the comic is in progress. My autobiography is in progress. And honestly, I've been thinking about this channel. I want to do more here. Like, I want to bring back the movie therapist. That was fun. It's my own little version of, like, honest trailers. Even if I don't like the movie, I can only say negative things about it. The last one that I tried to do, for some reason, I recorded it, but half of it, the footage, for some reason, wasn't there. I don't know what I did wrong, but either maybe I forgot to press a button or whatever. But yeah, I just never recorded the second part, and so half of it is just sitting on my laptop. So yeah, like I want to bring back Teddy and do some more movie therapist stuff at some point in time. But I also want to focus in on all of the shit I got going on now because, I'm trying to make my dream come true. One of the only dreams I'm actually capable of making come true. So, I just gotta keep fighting for it. Sorry I've been so quiet this whole video. I'm very aware of the fact that my voice isn't at its normal volume. That's actually a lie. This is my normal volume. Normally when I make videos, I make a concentrated effort to scream at the camera so I can make sure that people actually hear me. But my natural tone of voice is a mumble. So I'll just leave you on this thought. Life is hard for everybody, but sometimes I look at my own life and wonder, could it be any harder? Everyone's like, well, it could be worse. You could have cancer and be dying, but honestly, that wouldn't scare me. It's unfortunate, but I'm kind of at a point in my life where if someone was like, oh, you're gonna die soon, I'd be like, yes! Fuck all you hoes. I'm just gonna wait in my apartment, order all the pizza, and just sit here catching up on anime. Watch, maybe play a couple video games before I go, do a farewell tour with some of my online friends, and just spend my final days writing. I want to at least finish the autobiography before I die. Maybe a couple other, some of my stories need to be revamped. Also, I'm gonna have to delete a few things. Not the porn. I'll leave the porn. I'll write a will, and I'll fix one random person at work to have my porn collection, just to fuck with them. But yeah, honestly, I would just want to delete a couple of the really shitty stories. I don't know. Because there are times when you have an artist like record like half a song and then they die, and then someone takes that song and makes some really shitty thing out of it. Like, you know, with how with Biggie, how he had all this stuff recorded that just hadn't never finished in his lifetime, and then they start doing all those remix free tapes and whatnots with all these other artists on it. You know, same thing happened with Tupac too. Songs that he had recorded but not released. On the one hand, you know, like Michael Jackson, they did it with him too. Which, like I said, on the one hand, you know, there's a reason they didn't release it. But on the other hand, changes. If Pac hadn't died, changes might never have been released, and that's one of my all-time favorite songs. You know, that was when he recorded in like '92 and just didn't want it on the album for some stupid reason. So, I don't know. Maybe I won't have to delete anything. Except this video, because it sucks. Well, hopefully you were wearing headphones. Turn the volume up to max so you could actually hear what I was saying. Even though it means nothing at all. Not to your life, at least. So yeah, got home at 2 in the morning and just sat on the couch and cried for half an hour. And there's a good chance I'm gonna end up crying myself to sleep. That's life. Well, that's my life, I guess.